Hey, how's everybody doing today? We're going to be looking in Psalm 112. The encouragement I think today is that I talked a little bit Sunday about how Christians are a minority in this country, and that's a reality that we have to face. But here's something I want you to see from today's passage is we may be in the minority, but when we're followers of Christ, we're never outnumbered. Okay, so that's what I wanted you to see. So I'm just going to read this psalm to you, and then we're going to talk about it. Praise the Lord. How joyful are those who fear the Lord and delight in obeying his commands. Their children will be successful everywhere. An entire generation of godly people will be blessed. They themselves will be wealthy, and their good deeds will last forever. Light shines in the darkness for the godly. They are generous, compassionate, and righteous. Good comes to those who lend money generously and conduct their business fairly. Such people will not be overcome by evil. Those who are righteous will be long remembered. They do not fear bad news. They confidently trust the Lord to care for them. They are confident and fearless and can face their foes triumphantly. They share freely and give generously to those in need. Their good deeds will be remembered forever. They will have influence and honor. The wicked will see this and be infuriated. They will grind their teeth in anger. They will slink away, their hopes thwarted. And I kind of feel like in some ways that we've taken on that last, if we're not careful, we can take on that last verse for ourselves, that we're infuriated, grinding our teeth in anger, and then slinking away. But that's not the call or the path of a believer. What are we supposed to be doing? Well, he made it pretty clear. He says, light shines in the darkness for the godly. He says, what do? They're generous, compassionate, and righteous. And then good comes to those who lend their money fairly, generously, and conduct their business fairly. What does he say about those people? They will not be overcome by evil. There is a lot of evil in the world, and there's a lot of evil in the United States. And it may seem like, man, there's all these people, and there's so many of them, and so many people that have bought into that, and blah, 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 blah. And all those things may be true, but when you have the God of the universe on your side, when he's promised these things to you, that's what you hang on to. It doesn't say that the people who figure out the best political solution will be remembered, or the people who, manage to outmaneuver their opponents in the law or whatever. They're not the ones who are going to be experiencing blessing. It's people that are godly, the people that trust him. What does the last part say? Verse 7, they do not fear bad news. Quit sitting around every day waiting for something else to be bad. Quit fearing that. They confidently trust the Lord to care for them. It doesn't say they trust, once they get their guy in power, or they get this majority here or whatever, they trust that God's going to take care of them. They are confident and fearless and can face their foes triumphantly. Now, what happens after that? They share freely, give generously to those in need. Their good deeds will be remembered forever. They will have influence and honor. How will they have that? Because they've confidently trusted in the Lord to take care of them. What's the result of that? The wicked will see this and be infuriated. They will grind their teeth in anger. They will slink away, their hopes thwarted. Right now, there is a lot of anger directed towards people of faith. There's a lot of vitriol. There's a lot of bitterness. And why is that? Well, because they see the lives of the godly, and they're furious about it. People are furious about it. So what do? So do we fight back? Do we fight, flesh against flesh, bone against bone? No. We continue to do things God's called us to do. And that is to love people around us, to be generous, to try to help the poor as best we can, to minister to other people, to share not only of our goods, but also to share the most important thing, and that's the good news about Jesus. We keep doing those things, trust that God's going to take care of us, and then guess what? We can face whatever comes confidently and fearlessly when we live lives that please and honor the Lord. So quit sitting around, being depressed or mulling over the fact that, well, this has happened and that. Yeah, some stuff's happened. So what? Guess what? I still know the God of the universe, the one who created all mankind, and when he's ready, he will put his thumbprint wherever he chooses, and there is nothing anyone can do to stop it. And I want to be on his side when that time comes. And as a child of God, we're there. So stop worrying about what everybody else is doing. You know, they're going to say all these things. A lot of them are saying it for attention. They're saying it because they want to make people angry. Don't take the bait. You know, continue to trust in God. And they share freely and give generously. They're confident and fearless. Be confident and fearless. Not pridefully, not arrogantly, but because we know the Lord and we know what's going to happen in the end. We know who's truly going to bring judgment. We know that God's going to make all things right, and we know that God's going to protect us and watch over us. So be confident, be fearless. Stop watching the news every day. Stop scouring the interwebs and social media for the next bad thing somebody did. Just forget about those things and concentrate on doing what you can do. So I hope that's an encouragement to you. I hope you guys have a great week, and I hope that whether it's online or in person, we'll see you this Sunday. Have a great day, and God bless.